So in this tutorial, I want to show you how to create an autoresponder. An autoresponder is a kind of emails that you write and you don't send them straight away. So they get triggered when someone sign up for that page, or when someone opts in into that page. So opt-in means that when someone put in their name and email address or their contact, or fill a form and then click submit, that is opt-in. AOPT, opt and in, opt-in. So if you don't already have Getresponse, so I recommend that you click on sign up free. So you can also sign up right now, right here. So you will see the link to sign up right below this video in the description section below. So but if you already have Getresponse, you just log in like this. So if you already have a Getresponse account, you log in right there. So and log in like that. So the next thing you do is to come to create. So you can also come here into menu, right? And of course you can also create the autoresponder right here. Okay, so come to create create autoresponder. Now you give it a name. Let's say the autoresponder is, you can call it lesson. Maybe you have a lesson or you have a course, mini course autoresponder, mini course. Okay, let's just say mini course series. Okay, so you can say this is the one. All right, then you scroll down. So what does day zero mean? Day zero mean when someone is signed, when someone signed, or when someone opted in into your this thing, um, into your landing page. Okay, where they opt in, where they can opt in. I already explained opt-in. A landing page is a place, is a link, where is a page, is a web page that someone lands in when they click a particular link to that landing page. So of course you can increase the number of days, but if you leave it at zero, the zero, what this means is it's going to be the first day that someone signs up. It can be any day. So you can leave this as it is, sign the same as sign up time, so you don't have to put any delay. All right, so if you want to put delay, you put with a delay of, let's say someone signs up 7 a.m. in the morning and you want them to receive this autoresponder, the email you're about to put, the message you're about to put into this email, you want them to receive it by 12. So that's like 3 or 4 hours later. Okay, so you just put with a 4 hour delay, but you don't need all that. So you can just leave it as the same time as sign up time. So if you click all of this, if you leave them as this, it means they can receive the email from Monday to Sunday. But if I unclick Sunday, for instance, it means that if someone signs up on Sunday, they won't receive this autoresponder until the following Monday. Okay, so but I want the whole day to be the time that anyone can sign up and start receiving the email. Now the next thing is from email address. If you don't already know how to create a custom email address like waliola@afbdigitalagency.com, I recommend that you do. The reason is that SMTPs recognize you as a serious person, as a serious business, because most of the time emails that come from um, generic email addresses like this, afbdigitalagency.com, for instance, afbdigitalagency@gmail.com, for instance. So it might start landing in the spam box of your client, of your receivers. So it's better to use a custom domain email address. So if you want to know how to do that, so there is one in my channel. So I created a a tutorial to show you how to create a custom email address. So the form email address is this. So that means if someone sees your email, this is what they will see: your name and your custom domain email address. So if I wanted, I would have wanted them to reply to this email, okay? But how many subscribers do I have? They are not even up to 2,000, right? So, and if I get emails from them, I should be able to quickly respond to them. But if I have like subscribers up to 20,000, and imagine like 10% of that are sending me message, which is 2,000 people, there is no way I'll be able to respond to all of their messages. So it is better that I just choose to reply to that, to my support, so that my support team can respond to them. In any case, I want to leave it as this because this is a premium email list, right? Now the next thing is for you to create a subject line. You have to make your subject line stand out for them to click it. You have to make it so alluring and so so persuasive. It has to be something cool that would drive their curiosity to want to know, okay, what is this email about? You can say uh, let's say, um here it is at last. So when you say here it is at last, it will be like, okay, here is what at last. So it will strike up their curiosity and they want to know. Some of the time it pays for you to put in their name, to customize this, to make it, to tailor it to each of your readers. So you just put in the name like this. When you put it like this, so it means when this email delivers, the tag name, it's going to personalize it. It's going to insert their name, all right, inside this. So let's move on. Here it is at last. La Walila, for instance, that's what it's going to present to them. The next thing is for you, which is the last thing in this tutorial, is design the message. Okay, designing the message is very easy. You can choose from any of these templates. You can see all of these templates can be used, all of them. Okay, all of these templates. So if you want, if you have saved some templates, this is where you see them. Or if you want to start from scratch, a template from scratch, something you design yourself. So this is where I come to most of the time. So you can use any of these predefined templates. So meaning there will be logo at the top, there will be image following it, there will be text box following that, and then there will be button. Okay, another one. So I just like to choose a blank template, something that does not have anything on it before, and you can do the same. So the next thing you do is you remove this logo, so, and this view online. So you just, off this and then you off this, so both of them will go. So then you click on layout again. After clicking on layout, it's asking you to drop blocks here. Now you can drop any of these blocks into this section. Whatever you drop there is going to be what is good. If you drop image, it means you are going to put image first. If you drop button, it means you are going to put a call to action button here. If you drop, you just right left click down and then use the second hand to drag it, okay, or you can just double click and drag it too. So let's just drag text is better. So this is the first lesson. Okay, this is the first lesson. Let's assume that is the message I want to pass. Okay, of course your message will be longer than this. So the next thing, this is the first lesson. I have developed the whole lesson for you on this page. So let's say I don't want the lesson to be inside this email. So instead, I can just ask them to go and read it on a web page, maybe on my blog or on my website. So what you do is you just drag this button. Okay. So click here means that if they click this, it's going to take them to where this thing is. It's going to take them there. All right. So click it again. So you can just put in the the link to where you want them to go. So whatever it is you want the button text to be, click here, go here to read now. So that's exactly what it's going to be, and then you just click on next. Okay, so you're already done with the message like that. So mini course series day one. So the next thing you do is just to save and publish. Okay, you save and publish. If you are ready, you know that when people click it, when they come inside, so they would it will. So how will this get triggered? It gets triggered when anyone comes to this list. Now this is where you link the list. All the lists you have, this is where you get them. All right. So of course it is already on premium list. If I want the list to be exclusive subscriber, that's exactly where I will put it. So how do you make a list? Let me quickly show you that. So you can just save it like this, and when you are ready, you can just come and save and publish, so that when anyone sign up to come in through that list, so it's going to trigger this mini course. All right, let me show you how to create list. Okay, there's even list here. Can you see? Okay, so just go to list. Sorry. So when you go to list, so you just come to create list like this. Can you see? You come to create list. So list, you put your name, new course student. So you can create that list. Now the list that you have created, can you see new course student has been created? You should come here, you can add your contact, the people that have subscribed to that list. Maybe you have made a kind of lesson or a kind of broadcast that you want to train people, you want to teach them something like that. So and then they should give you their name and email address and contact number. So this is why you add them up. Okay, this is where you add the contact up. Okay, so if you want to add them up manually one by one, you leave this here. If you want to upload a file, and I recommend this second one because it is better. All right, it is better. So you just click on that, upload the file. Okay, and once you upload the file, I mean it has to be a CSV file. You just come here, and drag whatever file it is. And if you can't drag, you just come to select the file from your computer, and you can select the, let's say this is the file that I want to upload. Okay, so just go like that, add an updating. Okay, so click on I have permission. You have to click this, otherwise it won't go. So because Getresponse does not want you to spam people, send emails to people that do not know you before, that do not raise up their hand that they want to hear from you. So you click on I have permission to add these people to my list. So then you add them like that. Can you see I already have their emails there like that. Okay, so then I can import. So I'll just import all of them. Tada! The list has been created. So they say it can take a moment, but it will eventually, get off. It has already been uploaded, as you can see. Now the next thing you do is, after you create the list like that, so you can create a landing page and attach this list to that landing page. Create landing page. A landing page, like I already mentioned, is a web page where people can go to sign up, for instance. Okay, now let's use this template. So it's asking you to that, do you want to use any of these templates, or do you want to build from scratch? Right, you want to build your own from scratch. As regards the landing page, I recommend that you use a template that they are offering you. So enter your landing page name. The landing page will be new course landing page. So it means that when you finish creating this landing page and you send this thing to people, the link to this landing page to people. So, and of course, link is going to, once you create it and people click on it, it's going to take them to a page where they can just like, click on download now, for instance. Okay. So since this is not the creating a landing page is not within the purview of this tutorial, so I'm going to create another tutorial for that. So the purview of this tutorial is meant to teach you how to create a save and exit. So it's how to create an autoresponder, and you have already created that. So now the number, depending on the number of days that you want the autoresponder to be, okay. So once you are done with that landing page, so it will bring you to this place, the settings. And this is where you can, the page title, you put the page title there like that. So you can describe this if you want. And if you put your cursor over this, you will see what this is all about. And also the link to your landing page. This is where you see it. I mean, if I go to this and this, it will bring me to that landing page, and people can insert their name and email address. Okay, moving forward, now this is where we're going. So for subscription, can you see, if I want to attach this landing page to an autoresponder, which means when someone opt in to that page, they start receiving the autoresponders that I have already set up. This is where you choose the list. You remember that the list that we have created is new course student list. Okay. Now, if you leave this like this, if you switch it on like this, it means that when you switch it on, people have to go into their email address to confirm that they want to receive emails from you. Okay. Of course, this will reduce the number of people that would get into your email list, but it will be, authentic people, because if someone should take their pain to go into their email to confirm that they want to be receiving emails from you, then it is better. Okay. And the day of cycle that you want them to start receiving the autoresponder from, this is where you choose it. Okay. Day 0 of 0. So that is where they start receiving it from. Now for the thank you page, if you have, this is a default thank you page, so it will automatically pop up for them. So it's a thank you. If you have a custom thank you page, the one that you personally wrote or developed or designed on your blog or website, this is where you put the URL to that page. Okay. Or you can leave it as this default thank you page. So now the next thing is for you to, and of course you click on publish, but since this is a tutorial, I can just click on save. Okay. And you can also, the next thing you do, remember that you have only created an autoresponder for a single day. So the next thing you do is to create another autoresponder. Okay. The other autoresponder that you want to create, you want to add more autoresponders. Maybe you want to make it 3 autoresponders, so, or 4, which means the day that they sign up, they will receive email automatically from you. The second day they will receive email. The third day they will receive email. These are 3 emails. So what will you do? You say new course. Remember that this autoresponder is all about new course series 2, series day 2. Okay. And then you can increase this number of day to 1. You leave this one as it is. Okay. So you leave all of this as they are, as we have already explained all of this. You put their, so day 2, this is next. Okay. assuming that is what you want your subject line to be, and then you design again like the other one. And then remember that you have to, change the list you want to link this autoresponder to new course. Okay, and once you have done that, you just click on save and publish. Now eventually your list and the landing page, once anyone you give that landing page to, once they go to that landing page and to input their name and email address, so all the lessons that you have already set up in this autoresponder settings will start going off one after the other. So it means that if you write 3 lessons, your course or your lead magnet, so or whatever it is 3 lessons, it is 4 lessons, it is 5 lessons, and you want each lesson to be sent out in each email. So that is exactly how you do it. You set up all the autoresponder days, you put all the messages inside of them, and you connect them to the list that you want people to, to follow, and then you click on publish. So and then anytime anyone click on that, they will start receiving the messages that you have already set in place automatically. So I hope you have learned something new. If you learned something new in this video, please leave a thumbs up, and also uh, ensure that you subscribe to my channel for more amazing content like this. Thank you very much for watching.